Cheese is great, but molten cheese is next level food, and there are different ways to make molten cheese. Hello everyone, I'm Markus from Culinarish. Today's plan was an Austrian delicious dish, but I stumbled on this beautiful baguette in a bakery and couldn't ignore it. So I decided to serve it with molten cheese, which is one of my favorite comfort food. There are more than just one way to do this. Stay with me and find out how. The best cheese for that is Camembert. This French cheese is tasteful and soft, perfect for the baking. Preheat the oven to 165 degrees. For the baking version, I take the cheese out of the paper and put it back in the wooden frame. I don't make a notch on the top now. Instead, it goes in the oven first for 3 to 5 minutes. This way the white moldy rind can be separated from the cheese easily. After a couple of minutes, when the cheese is warm, I can score a cross on the rind and open up the cheese like this. Spray the cheese with a bacteria called Penicillium camemberti that the cheese gets a velvet skin which prevents it from spoiling. Season it with salt and freshly ground pepper. Top it with walnuts. Fresh rosemary leaves and honey. Then it goes back in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. For the second cheese, I prep egg wash in a bowl. Season it with salt and freshly ground pepper. And whisk it. In a wide bowl, I fill breadcrumbs and some all-purpose flour in a plate or bowl. First I coat the cheese with flour and remove the excess flour. Then I egg wash it. And now coat it with the breadcrumbs. Repeat the 2 last steps at least 3 times. A thicker coat prevents the cheese from running out when frying. Add so much oil in a pot that the cheese can swim in, because we are going to deep fry the cheese, not pan fry it. Heat it up on medium heat. Add a pinch of breadcrumbs in the oil, and if it sizzles, it is hot. You can put the cheese inside and fry it brown. It takes almost 5 minutes. The color of the breading will tell you when you have to take it out. Slice up the baguette. Brush them with olive oil. Heat up a pan with olive oil and rosemary leaves and toast the baguette crunchy. Time to take care of the first cheese, the baked one. I prep some cranberry jam. It goes really well with molten cheese. The deep fried cheese is also finished. It's easy to make, not much prep time and super delicious. Let's start with the baked Camembert. The rind is crunchy and tasteful. And the cheese in the core is runny and delicious. Goes well with a toasted baguette. The deep fried cheese is crusty outside from the breading and soft inside. But I wonder why this cheese is not runny. Anyway, the Camembert with the cranberry jam is just fantastic. The cheesy taste and the sweet jam matching each other. Like I said, it's really easy to make and in gatherings makes a good snack with red wine. If you liked the video, give me a thumb up and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching.